And some of you in your life, the reason why you're not at your goal right now, because you just all about your feelings. You all on your feelings. You don't feel like waking up. So who does? Every day you say no to your dreams, you might be pushing your dreams back a whole 6 months, a whole year. That one single day, that one day you didn't get up, could have pushed your stuff back I don't know how long.
Hey guys, what is up? What is going on? What is poppin'? I know I haven't seen y'all in a while. I'm back on YouTube, back with another video. I know I haven't been here in like about a year. I was going through a really dark time and I was just like, I did not want to do anything, and that's exactly what I'm gonna be talking about today, because I want to share with you 5 tips on what I did to get through that phase. Have you guys ever felt like you just didn't want to do anything, like at all? That was me. That was me a whole year ago. And when I found myself like that, I found myself always laying down in bed. My room was so bad. Our minds are so powerful. They could easily be manipulated by anything that we watch, listen to, just anything. The people that we're around, even our families sometimes, can manipulate the way that our mind thinks. And one thing that I changed was shifting my mind differently. So what I mean by that is, when I used to wake up every morning, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do life today. I don't want to do life today. Like, for real. I just wanted to lay down in bed. This was like my biggest enemy. All I wanted to do was sleep. When I would have to go to work in the mornings, I would literally go in such a bad mood within me, like I was not happy. So once I started shifting my mind and waking up and being grateful, stop thinking so negative about everything you don't have and just start feeling positive about the things that you do have. Anything that we see and we compare ourselves to can bring us down like so easily. And that would be something that I'll always do, just compare myself to everything. And that's just such an ugly trait. Like, just stop comparing yourself. You are so beautiful. I promise you guys, I promise you, if you do this, you will slowly change your life. You will slowly change your life. That is one little thing that I did that really helped me. Like I feel so grateful. Change the way that you think up here. And when I started doing that, I just slowly started developing better habits, like actually getting up and cleaning my room, doing my bed in the morning, taking a shower. Sometimes I would literally go days without showering just because I felt so down. My room will slowly start piling up into this huge mess. Like, you'll see things everywhere. You'll see things on the floor, on my bed. My blankets aren't done. My bed is just a mess. It would just be a mess in here, and it would honestly like create arguments as well with my family. Like, me and my mom, we started bumping heads because of that. Like, why aren't you cleaning your room? And I honestly just like would look at her like, please leave me alone, because I didn't have that motivation to actually, you know, wake up and do something so small like that can actually motivate me. So cleaning up and just having a better environment, your hygiene is so important. And if you're one of those people that like having a dirty environment doesn't affect them at all, then okay, if you can move on like that with your day and still feel positive about your life, then fine. You know, we can't judge, but just wanted to share that tip just in case it did help somebody else, because that's something that just made me feel cleaner and made me feel, you know, ready for the day. I'm the type of person that doesn't really know how to show their emotions to others unless I'm like very, very close to you. But I didn't really like talking about my personal issues to my mom or to my family. I just felt like it would be another stress on them, and I just didn't want to put that stress on my family. So I just never talked about anything that happened. And I really didn't have any friends around that time either that I felt confident enough to expose myself like that, I guess. So I started journaling. I know it might sound kind of funny, but literally just getting your emotions out somewhere is a stress reliever so much. Let me get my little book. I have it right here. So this is my journal right here.
This is not a diary, it's a journal.
Can you guys see it? It says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I would write in here, oh, there's like some pages that are coming out, but I would write so much in here, like anything that I felt, anything that I just felt like I needed to get out, I would always come to this. I haven't touched this book in months, but this was something that really helped me throughout that whole time. If you don't feel comfortable writing in a journal or writing in general, like, get it out, talk to yourself, like, who cares? Or like, you know, go in the shower and just like try to reflect on things, the things that you're feeling. Like, why am I feeling this way? How can I fix it? One thing that helped me out as well was sitting in my car. I would literally sit in my car for hours. I'm telling you, hours, like to the point where my family was like, what the fuck are you doing in there? And I didn't really know how to explain, like, oh, I'm just, you know, it's peaceful. It's so fucking peaceful. Like, my house, there's no peace. And what I mean by that is just like, there's always yelling in this house. Like, there's kids always yelling. You could hear my mom yelling at them for being loud. I'm sometimes mad and I'm like, shut up. So that is where I found my peace, was my car. And still to this day, sometimes like I'll come back from work and sit in my car for like a whole nother hour extra just because it's so peaceful, and I'm like preparing myself to come inside this house because it's crazy in here. And I know there's a lot of people out there as well that have homes like that. So yeah, that's something that helped me as well, is find somewhere quiet. Taking care of your mind and developing that self-respect is just another form of self-love. Like, learn how to love yourself. Going through that phase was definitely like necessary for me to be in the position that I am now. When I just like, you know, started dropping people that didn't really show me something better, I felt so much at ease. I didn't really have any friends to go to. Just like I said earlier, I didn't really have anybody to go to, and I was kind of alone. I felt lonely, but loneliness is something that you need. You need to learn how to cope alone. That is what I mean, because at the end of the day, you have you, and you're the only person that is going to make things happen. There's something about having that time for yourself to just sit back and get to know yourself a little more, you know, like, what is my interests? What do I really want to do in life? Like, what am I here for? Energy does not lie, guys. Like, if you feel like somebody's not for you and that friendship is not for you, you have to let it go and keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, sir. Keep it pushing, sis. No beef, no nothing. It's just some people are just not for you, and that's okay. That's okay. Not everybody's gonna be for you. So yeah, finding people with similar mindsets and similar goals, those are the people that you want to keep around. And that is something that I found as well. I found a friend that loved doing fitness with me, and that's something that I got into. So when I found my bestie, you could call her my bestie, that had a similar goal as me, as in going to the gym. Going to the gym was honestly just a big stress reliever for me. It literally scientifically decreases stress levels, and you just look so much better as well. Like, your skin just glows, you glow as a person, just boosts your life like 10 times more. My camera had died, but let me keep on going with this. I was talking about leaving people and finding new people that have similar goals as you. Finding my girl that felt the same way and pushed me to do better. Like, we literally push each other to the max whenever we're working out together. Like, girl, 10 more, girl, we could do 45, let's do 45, we can do it. Like, we push each other, and that's what I mean. I would also eat a lot, and because I wasn't having any movement, I was gaining so much weight, and it just made me feel so bad, so horrible. This doesn't mean that when I did start working out, I restricted myself completely from eating anything. I literally still ate everything that I want. It's just putting that discipline and those limits in you that really help. Like, once I started putting, I could really sit back and eat a whole bag of chips by myself and more. Like, I'm really like that, and I still can, to be honest. But once I started putting that limit and that discipline, like, girl, you're not gonna sit here and eat this whole bag. Like, just eat a little bit and just, you know, have that respect to yourself where you're just like, no, and just don't. It's discipline is something so big that I'm still working on, because sometimes I'm like, damn, I don't want to go to the gym and I won't go. And that's the times where I put myself down because I'm not putting that discipline on me. Not only do you look better physically, but you glow better, as in like you just look happier. And that's something that like we should always sit back and be like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but am I happy? And if you are happy, girl, yes, like that's the goal here. If you're not happy, find an alternative, find something different to do. I think that's all of the 5 tips. Shift your mind towards positivity, have a cleaner environment, let your emotions out some way, eat cleaner, and get rid of people that lower your vibration. Once you start, you know, creating a better relationship with yourself and your state of mind, you feel much better. Self-care, self-love, self-respect are all mandatory. That is what I did to help myself out. I hope some of these tips can help you guys. Excuse my lashes, I know they're coming off and I look ridiculous because this makeup is a whole 12-hour long. But so yes, if you made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope this helped you guys. Let me know if you do try any of this. Come back and tell me, girl, like I tried this and this really helped me out, so thank you. Like that's gonna mean the world to me. We're all bound to go through rough times, but it's super important to stay positive and stay strong and keep loving yourself. Keep loving yourself. Look at yourself and be like, damn, I'm fine as hell. Damn, I'm sexy as hell. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.